Watch as I will discuss part 1, 7 Nevada probate questions and answers every family going through probate should know before they open probate. Let's get started right now. Hello, it's Mario Joyner, your Las Vegas probate specialist, where I assist families going through the probate process with real estate and more. I thank you for taking a few minutes to spend with me today, again, where I will discuss 7 Nevada probate questions and answers everyone needs to know. Welcome or welcome back to my channel for yet another video. Now here are 7 questions every family going through the probate process needs to know. 1. What is probate? Secondly, when should a probate be open? Third, if a probate or administration of an estate is not required, how do I inherit a deceased person's asset? Fourth, what if the estate is worth more than $20,000? 5. What if the estate's net value exceeds $100,000? 6. Can I become the executor or administrator of an estate if I do not live in Nevada? 7. How long does probate or administration normally take? First, what is probate? Probate is a court-monitored process of proving the validity of a will, transferring property, and settling the affairs of the deceased estate. If there is no will, a similar process known as administration is used to settle the deceased affairs. When should a probate be open? As soon as practical, following the person's death. In Nevada, if the total amount of the deceased person's assets exceeds $20,000, or if real estate is involved, probate or administration will be required, and there is normally no reason to delay starting the process. Nevada law requires a person in possession of the deceased person's will must deliver it to the clerk of the district court within 30 days of the death. If a probate or administration of an estate is not required, how do I inherit a deceased person's assets? If there are no real estate holdings and the value of the estate does not exceed $20,000, certain surviving family members or a person entitled to inherit the property from the estate may initiate proceedings 40 days after the death. Without any court proceeding, these parties may use a form called affidavit of entitlement, permitting the release of the assets from any person or business holding those assets, such as a bank, stock brokerage company, or pension plan administrator. What if the estate is worth more than $20,000? If the deceased person's assets exceed $20,000, or if real estate is part of the estate, probate or administration must be used. However, if the value of the deceased person's assets subject to probate does not exceed $100,000 exclusive of liens, a special petition to the court by the beneficiary or heirs may allow the estate to be set aside and distribution made without further court proceedings. The petitioner will receive a court order directing the distribution of the estate property. What if the estate's value exceeds $100,000? If the deceased person's estate has a net value exceeding $100,000 but does not exceed $200,000, the estate must proceed through probate by summary administration, which provides for a somewhat simplified procedure. If the deceased person's estate has a net value exceeding $200,000, the estate must proceed through probate by general administration, where the procedure is somewhat more extensive. The administrator or executor will receive a document called letters testamentary or letters of administration, which will be issued by the court and outlines the administrator's or executor's authority and responsibility. Can I become the executor or administrator of an estate if I do not live in Nevada? Nevada does not impose restrictions on residency of an executor named in a will, but does require a non-resident administrator of an estate where there is no will to associate with a Nevada resident as co-administrator. How long does probate or administration normally take? In a routine probate proceeding, you can expect a minimum probate period from 120 to 180 days. This allows for publication of creditor notices and gives creditors time to file claims. However, probate and estate administration often take much longer if complications arise. Did you request your free probate treasure chest, where you will receive the information our past clients received that assisted them with a successful probate experience? Request at probatetreasurechest.com. Remember, if you have any questions about this topic or any questions related to probate, feel free to contact us directly. This is Mario Joyner, your Las Vegas probate specialist, where we assist families going through the probate process with real estate and more. Thanks again for watching part 1 of this video informational brochure. I hope you watch part 2 next week because it will be the best video thus far. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and request notification of our next video.